Hey everybody, this is Harmonic. My name is EMIRAE, and Megan and I, Megan is back after her long ass vacay. She's back and she just kicked the chair. That's definitely making the footage. And I am excited to finally get back into Stranger Things. We are reacting to Stranger Things Season 1, Episode 3. It is titled Holly Jolly. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Holly Jolly. This is Chapter 3. In case you didn't get it the first time, I keep doing this. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified something just fell there every time we drop a reaction video, reaction highlights. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode, then you can go over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/CoreHarmonic. But of course, you will have to connect your copy of the episode with our reaction. Also, check out our socials, follow us on our Patreon page as well. All the links are in the description. These are the reaction highlights, and I always do a little bit of a recap regarding what happened in the previous episode. So, what happened? The boys found 11. They didn't find Will. Yeah. Yeah, I said Mike earlier. They didn't find Will. That's definitely gonna make it in the bloopers.
They asked out if they know where Will is.
Yes, they asked Elle if she knows where Will is. And also, Megan, speak a little bit louder so that we can hear you.
Yes.
You remember, right?
Yes.
We got to see a flashback scene of Elle calling Dr. Brennan Papa. We also had a flashback, I think, to Will and his mom bonding. And at the end, we got to see her crying and her hearing Will's voice.
I forgot about it. And you know this episode when he was like crawling down
I can barely hear you, Megan.
The scene where he was crawling on the wall.
You're not speaking loud enough.
Know the scene when Will was crawling on the wall?
Yeah, there was it's like his voice was going through the wall, yeah. Because, yeah, you know, it's like he was trying to connect with his mom and his brother. Yeah.
With his brother?
Yeah, Jonathan.
Oh, yeah.
And Jonathan also went to his dad to see if his brother's there.
I forgot that scene. I really forgot that scene.
Yeah, I also...
He was mad and he's like, where is Will?
Yeah.
It's like, where is Will?
Yeah, it
like,
just...
Really
angry, yeah. It just popped up in my mind. And also based on what I've written here. But yeah, that's a little bit of the recap. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction of Stranger Things right freaking now. Move it. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Barbara, right?
Yeah, her back.
Yeah, that is her Barbara. Oh, she just saw the Demogorgon. And Nancy's not even hearing her.
Yeah, like big best friend check.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh man, poor Barbara. That's why everybody's saying justice for Barbara.
Nancy? What? You can talk to me. You can talk to me. Whatever happened. Nancy.
Yeah, that's the point, Megan. Because I need to fix my earphones. If I can fix my earphones, then we can listen with earphones, you know? But one of my earphones, one piece is like acting up, so I need to fix it, talk at the phone or something. Oh man, she's
crying.
Yeah, she's like losing. I think she's making Jonathan think that she's losing her mind.
No, see, it's strange. Jonathan from
Electricity, Mom.
like
It's acting up. It's the same thing that fried the phone.
No, it is not the electricity, Jonathan. Something is going on here. Yesterday, the wall.
What about the wall?
I don't
Do you
know.
remember
I
the
don't know.
mom's name?
And the wall?
I just know that Will is here.
Oh, Mom.
I'm trying to think about it as well.
Fancy.
I think her name is Joyce. Joyce.
Yes,
Joyce
Joyce.
Wheeler. Yeah. I told you it's on the tip of my tongue.
I knew it was Joyce, but I cannot get it.
Everybody's looking at her. I think everybody knows that she had sex with Steve.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, totally. I feel like everyone's staring at me.
Oh, I didn't tell anyone.
I know. Of course not. But what about like Tommy and Carol?
You're being paranoid.
Tommy and Carol, I wouldn't be surprised if they told.
He's being nice to her, like
Yeah, he is. Like a what?
a gentleman.
No, being nice doesn't make you a gentleman. It just means that you're nice. Oh, she's making the Millennium Falcon fly, the saucer, the UFO. That's awesome. And she's not doing it in front of the boys. She's just doing it there.
Alone.
That's funny.
And
She didn't give them the satisfaction.
yeah,
Yeah.
is that her dad?
Yeah, that's the guy she calls Papa. It's not her actual dad. It's her like adoptive father. It's Dr. Brennan.
How would your adopted parents to you?
Yeah, right. It's messed up.
Right?
It's really bad.
Because of power,
Yeah,
maybe.
because she has power. Yeah. He's
And I want to
experimenting
know
on
who her real parents are. Maybe her parents are Superman.
her. No, her parents are supers.
What is this lady doing?
She's trying to prove
save, no,
she's trying to
save her
son.
son.
Yeah. And she's trying to prove to Jonathan that, you know,
Yeah. And look
Will
at
tried
the
to
dog.
communicate through
He's
the wall.
just looking.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, the dog's like, what the hell is she doing?
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The dog could also be thinking about treats or something, or food,
Like,
or
why
other
is this
food.
woman not giving me food? She's thinking about other things.
Yeah. She's buying a lot of this stuff. Oh my god. I love the way he's looking at her. He's like, is she okay?
Does he take weed? That is me.
Staying one step ahead of the Russians.
Nice, man.
Jim is easier, but okay.
Who's in charge?
That'd be Dr. Brennan.
And he builds a space laser?
Space lasers?
Ignore him. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
But they're lying.
Hawkins Police Department. And our grandma's talking about scorpions in the background for some reason.
Yeah, I talk about it too.
Okay, cool. What are those pictures? Oh, those are pictures of Nancy, I think.
Oh, with Steven.
No, Nancy and Barbara.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
he
this
has-
is
because
first.
he has a short hair. I just don't realize.
You didn't recognize her.
Yes.
Yeah. Louder. Hey, we got an X-Men reference and a Green Lantern
She's not a
reference.
superhero. She's a weirdo.
What does that matter? The X-Men are weirdos. You love her so much, why don't you marry her? What are you talking about?
Did you say?
I love you so much.
Oh my god.
They're making fun of Mike, of how he loves Elle. You know how much time she took to fix her hair for no reason at all. I keep telling her, Megan, nobody cares about your hair.
Yes,
And
everybody cares.
there's a mirror
Okay,
here,
I've got
and
that.
she's looking at the mirror.
I want to show them your hair.
Leave my thing alone. Yeah, and don't touch it ever again. Hey, see, her name is Karen. Karen
Karen is
Wheeler.
nice.
Yes, about her daughter.
You could have at least called, said, Marissa, hey, it's not gonna work out. Sorry I wasted your time on the day.
That girl,
Oh my god.
she's definitely in the world.
I'm sorry. Maybe we could go out again next week. Newspapers? You guys
His face, oh my god.
Really? She called him that?
Yeah, she called him a dick. That was not nice. Yeah, he's asking himself. He's asking him, librarian. Really? And in her mind, it's probably like magical.
Like, wow.
Yeah, right?
Really pretty.
Yes, exactly.
It's really pretty. Yay, mommy's gonna say it's pretty too.
Yeah.
That girl's gonna get blind.
No, she's gonna be fine. She is adorable.
Oh,
So adorable. Baby Holly. Yeah, you remember me saying that? Baby Holly? Yeah. I did say that. You asked me who she
oh
was.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think she was just about to communicate with Will. Or she was gonna see a Demogorgon.
Wait, did you see something? What did you see? Tell me, what did you see? What, Joyce? Listen, Karen,
Karen,
thank you for
let
the castle.
Harley listen
But I
to
need
the
you to
little
go.
girl.
Okay?
No, Karen.
Yeah. She's like, look, I love you, girl, but I gotta get my son.
Hi. Hi, Miss Holland. It's Nancy.
Because your son wants to help me too.
I
Yeah.
was just wondering.
Poor Miss
is
Holland.
Bart there?
So Barbara's name is Holland, her surname. Give him a break. He wasn't trying to, he doesn't think your thing with her is sexier at all. Don't throw it, give the guy the cat. Oh, come on. See, now that's a dick move from Steve. That
I
is not
hope-
nice.
Let's go to the game
I
first.
think that Nancy was like,
That was not cool.
because Nancy's like a sweet girl.
Yeah, Nancy doesn't like that. Yeah, but still, they didn't have to break this camera. You can take the pictures, but don't break the camera, you know?
Right? You can, rip the...
You can rip the pictures, but don't,
Don't rip.
yeah, don't break the guy's camera.
Foster daughter like that.
Oh, damn! Oh!
Huh?
She just broke his neck. She just broke his neck. She's bleeding. Oh my god, that was crazy. That other guy, his back is definitely broken. And the first guy's back is broken, the second guy's neck is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And the dad's like, and the foster dad's like, I don't care about them. I care about me.
Yeah, he doesn't care about them. They're just other employees to him.
Barb? Dang, you had to. Now she's looking for her friend. You had to look for your friend. Just like, wait,
Yeah. She should have done that a long time ago, huh?
Like, go with your friend home. Don't, never leave your friend behind. Dang!
Oh! She heard something.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, maybe she heard the Demogorgon. What did you see?
Like something, the monster who,
The Demogorgon, yeah.
who like
Took Barbara.
foot.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
saw
so
him.
like,
She saw the monster for a second,
Yeah.
yeah.
and so like,
It. Yeah, she saw it. Yeah, for a second.
and he was like fast, so I didn't saw him. Like,
Oh, so it went really quick. Yeah, I remember that part. Hell yeah, Joyce. Go
go
find your son.
Oh.
Hey, nice. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the matter? It's Bart.
Oh my god.
She's finally connecting with her mom.
Something.
And this man is still at the library.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well said, Megan.
Maybe Will was was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he saw something that he shouldn't.
It is a start.
It's a start. Hopper here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they heard something. They got a lead.
To the he is there. He's looking at me.
Are you run? Holy crap!
Run!
He's telling her to run.
Girl, run!
Oh my god! That is crazy. That looks disgusting. Oh man, just imagine seeing that. You freak out. I would immediately freak out. Yeah, it does look like an alien. Yeah, but you've seen aliens in movies, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, his body. I think it's just his body.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Because this happened like all of a sudden.
Or maybe it's Barbara.
Are you sure it's his body?
I don't
Maybe,
know.
or maybe it's Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh no, Barbara is a little. She's taller. She's bigger. You know, she's a teen. You know what I mean?
I mean.
An older teen, like she is pre-adult. Yeah, he's just really mad right now. I can see he's really
She
emotional.
didn't lie to
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
know, but I can see where he's coming from. You know?
She just wanna help you guys, but she cannot tell you.
Yeah. Run, girl, run!
Oh my god.
That's Jonathan. I think that's Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't go into the house. Just imagine him going in and the gamma goblin just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Could he meet up with his mom?
Who?
John.
Ma, you're making noise.
It's done.
Yes, it is done. Let's go into the next episode. Let me stop it quick. Ooh. Okay. So, what do you want to do? Do you want me to do the discussion immediately, or do you want me to do that alone?
That.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I have-
You're only here for the reaction.
Yeah.
Yes,
because
exactly.
you tell me not to watch.
Yes, got it.
Hi.
So, you heard what Megan said. I am jumping into the discussion for this episode alone. Another thing that I love about episodic television is that they always find new ways of shooting certain scenes, giving you a point of view that you have never thought about before. And you have those scenes where like you can see it from everybody's point of view, where it jumps from one character to another's character's like point of view. While Barbara was dragged away by the Demogorgon, Nancy and Steve were just having fun. And I love the fact that this episode was, for the most part, all about connection. Joyce trying to connect with Will and Jonathan, Karen trying to connect with Nancy, the boys connecting with each other and creating Operation Mirkwood. It's interesting to see it from both sides regarding Jonathan and Joyce, where Jonathan thinks that his mom is losing her mind and this is just her grieving, and the mom being like, no, my son is alive. My son is alive. I heard him talking through the wall, and I saw something coming out of that wall, and my son told me to run. I can't even begin to imagine what is happening in her mind regarding how to explain this phenomenon. But one thing I do know is that the only thing on her mind right now is her getting her son. For a while now, I either haven't been like getting this guy's name right. Is it Brennan, Dr. Brennan, or Dr. Brenner? I need to look that up. Also, Hopper's way of investigating this all, and him kind of being like Joyce, and the deputies being Jonathan in a way where they don't believe it. They don't believe that this is something bigger, that this is just a kid that went through a unfortunate incident of being lost, and they should be patient and really look into this instead of thinking that this is something that happens all the time. It's also interesting that Jim is more of a facts guy. Like, if he doesn't see facts, that he doesn't believe anything. Hence why he was like, yeah, they're definitely lying. We also got to see Eleven's first introduction to Nancy and Barbara's friendship. And that's another thing that she has with Mike and is experiencing right now, the friendship between her and Mike. And I love that you can see different sides of the spectrum, with Mike and Eleven believing that Will is still alive, and Lucas and Dustin totally disagreeing, thinking that there's no way he has been gone for so long. We got some nice nods there, which is something that we get a lot of from the Duffer Brothers in Stranger Things. A lot of references to many great projects, X-Men, Green Lantern, and the Millennium Falcon being one of them regarding Star Wars. And yes, Hopper should have called. He should have called, to at least say that, because I watched it again, and she was right in the sense that he needed to call at least on the front of, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out, I'm sorry, we can't keep dating each other. Instead of telling her that maybe they can go on a date again one day. Oh, Hopper. And her reaction being like, no, and she didn't even have to say it. Like, her facial expression already showcased that. Hilarious. And the way his deputy looked at him, so good, so good. Marissa is hilarious, and she didn't necessarily call him a dick, but in a way, she kind of still did. So she could have been a little bit nicer, but at the same time, I can see where she's coming from. And she is cute. Attractive woman. We also found out with Hopper and his deputy, I need to start remembering what the deputy's name is. They did find out that Mary Ives told the news company that the doctor took her daughter. Baby Holly witnessing all the lights, the whole light show. Oh, that was so wholesome. That was beautiful. I love that. I love when there are scenes with like little kids, just exploring, just seeing everything as mystical and wondrous and angelic and awesome. And also always having that thing that kids see everything, I love that. As I said before, during the reaction, Steve and Tommy breaking Jonathan's camera, unnecessary. Going back to Karen, her telling Nancy that Nancy could tell her anything, I'm thinking also because maybe back then Karen didn't really have that connection with her mom, that bond with her mom, and she's trying to create that same bond with her daughter. So that's another thing that I really appreciate about this show. The whole way they showcase Eleven's flashbacks to her being experimented on, the doctor looking on, and being a fake father figure for her is so well done. It comes over as truly believable, and that's something that this show really knows how to execute to perfection. Another thing about Jonathan taking those pictures while he's on his quest or journey regarding looking for Will. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, I'm glad that he did, because this is going to be the evidence that I think that we're gonna need, especially how he did make some pictures at the same time Barbara disappeared. But I don't know if they are going to be able to put those torn photos back together. And poor Miss Holland and Mr. Holland, their daughter not coming home, them not hearing anything about her, Nancy having to call them on a phone to ask if they have seen her. I can't even begin to think how Nancy must be feeling right now. maybe even blaming herself that she didn't take her friend's advice and wasn't by her side. Instead, she tried to be somebody she's not, just to impress some guy that she likes. Steve can be a sweetheart, he absolutely can be. I don't think he's a terrible guy, I kinda like him. But I do wish that he would take the Barbara being lost situation a little bit more seriously. Spoken a while before about baby Holly and her just about to see something come out of the wall. The Demogorgon, or whoever it was, maybe it was Will, went back as soon as Joyce and Karen showed up, and Joyce almost like losing her mind in that very scene, telling baby Holly constantly over and over again, what did you see, what did you see, to the point where she just tells Karen to get out of her house because she needs to look for her son. Hopper and his deputy run out, and out of nowhere Will's body just reveals himself, and then Hopper has this look on his face and completely justified that, well, this is weird. This doesn't make any sense. If he drowned, we would have found him by now. The last thing that I have written down is that it's truly awesome how much of a fast thinker Joyce is. You know, just immediately putting up some lights. She realizes that she doesn't have enough, goes to the store that she works in, you know, buys more lights. And the guy who owns the store is looking at her like, is she okay? And then she writes the alphabet to find out what her son is saying. She even goes into the cabinet thing to communicate with her son, telling him, turn the lights on once for yes, turn the lights on twice for no. Ingenious. So clever. I love her. Yeah, and that was basically everything of Stranger Things Season 1, Episode 3. I should basically give it a different name of Baby Holly's Adventure. You know what I mean? Like, I love her. She was great. She was great. So adorable, just being so innocent and having some fun. If you have recently stumbled on this channel and you like what you see, smash the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We have so many other things coming up soon. We also have playlists. I need to start putting them in like the home section so that people can actually see them instead of it just being in the playlist section and people not getting over to that part of our channel. And if you haven't already, go over to that part. Spoken of going over to parts, go over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Harmonic. If you want to see the full-length reaction watch-along or the full uncut reaction to this episode and many other episodes to many other shows, and the Zack Snyder's Justice League movie as well, yes, the Snyder Cut, check out our socials. Links are in the description down below. Follow us on our Patreon page as well so that you can stay updated with what we do there. And as usual, I will see you in the next full uncut reaction video, or reaction highlights. Bye!